Hello Virgo, and welcome to your Triple Cross reading for the month of November 2018. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising signs. In some months you might identify more with your moon sign or your rising sign instead of your sun sign. So if you know your astrological chart, please do check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also keep in mind that these are general readings, so naturally there'll be some messages that resonate more than others, and that's normal because I'm reading for a lot of Virgos out there in the YouTube community. Before I begin, I would just like to let you know that this month I'm holding a very, very special sale. I've never done something quite like this, but I am very excited to be giving back to my subscribers. And what I'm doing is that all of my private readings will be 15% off. This is only going to continue throughout this month only, so November only. So if you'd like for me to look at something specifically tailor-made for your circumstances, your personal life, that you'd like to gain more clarity or insight on, you can visit tripletarot.com. I would love to read for you. All right, and before I begin, I just want to thank you guys for your patience with this reading. During the sale, I have been a bit swamped with private readings, which is a good thing, but they're paid readings, so they've had more priority naturally because of that. And I do also manage 2 jobs besides being a tarot reader. So thank you so much for your patience and for your understanding. All right, now with all that said, let's begin your reading. Down the center, I have the Fool card, the Temperance card, and the 3 of Wands. Crossing or supporting that, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So what I see here is that you are starting a brand new chapter, a brand new phase in your life. And this could be a brand new spiritual phase or a working phase. For some of you, it could also be creative phase because we do have wands. We have a lot of things going on. We have spirituality, creativity, and new work. And truly, it could be all 3 for some of you. Now, try to be more confident with yourself, Virgo, because you're being pushed towards these new beginnings, these new horizons. That's what the 3 of Wands particularly talks about. But you're being called to be more self-confident, self-assured, but also having more patient with these changes and with yourself, especially with the things that you are trying to manifest. I say manifest because this is an earth energy that talks about what we can manifest in our reality on earth. Now, the point here is that you have to be open-minded with the Fool card and the 3, with these brand new beginnings and these new things that you want to attract. But also you are being called to try to get out of your routine, especially if you're feeling a little bit stuck in a rut. The way to inspiration truly is trying new avenues. Surprise yourself. Do something different every day. Now, I am also seeing here that I do see a new work or adding a second job. If you can, also that is looking good. It's looking good. If you're trying to find a job that has longer legs or that could be very, very stable for you, this is the month to be sending out your CV, your curriculum, your portfolio. All right, now in your root area, we have the King of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So some of my Virgos could have had a breakup with somebody. This breakup doesn't just have to be in the love sense. It could be with a friend as well. It is just someone that you loved so very much because they are coming across as a Page of Cups. And of course, some of you know that this can also denote a water sign. So this could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And if it's not those signs, like I said, it's just someone that you loved. But in the now, their energy is being, it's manifesting as somewhat immature, especially immature emotionally, or the way that they speak with this Three of Swords could be cutting, could be, in its most negative, it could be abusive, but, and I say communicating because this is a Swords card, but they are coming across as a page. So page represents a youngness, a youthfulness, and in this case, we do see it as immaturity. And this could be someone that maybe disappointed you, they could have hurt you, or in its most negative, this also symbolizes betrayal of some sort. There's many different types of betrayal. But the good news that I have for you is that you have appeared right here with this difficulty. Life is light and shade after all. And every tarot reader will have their own way of dealing with the cards, their own relationship with the cards, their own language with the cards, if you will. And for me personally, having a client, or in this case, a sign that I'm reading for, appear in their reading denotes more control over a situation, more than you think. So here you have appeared, you have manifested, especially with an area of difficulty. So just know that you have more control over this than you think. So you could mitigate the pain, the hardship, when it comes to dealing with this person or this situation in an easier way by recognizing your worth, your self-value, and by putting yourself first. Now, in your recent past, we have the Emperor, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups. So I do see a really nice time to spend it with your family, especially your mom and your dad, because the Emperor and the Empress can represent our parents or people that are older to us that we care about so very much, people that can also hold rank over us in some sort of way. But I'm really getting energy of parents for a lot of you, and they have a lot of emotional support here for you and unconditional love. So if you need support, especially if you have been a Virgo dealing with difficulties, just know that you can rely on both of them for support, for them to be there for you, and it's unconditional. They are here to bring about more happiness in your life. And now for my Virgos who are married or who are coupled, but what I mean by coupled is it's a long-term relationship, because that's what these two cards represent, that you guys have been together for quite some time. I do see a beautiful period of a romance, of harmony, and in many ways, this person mirrors you. This relationship is a relationship of equals. However, you guys could definitely be opposites in some way, because we have the maximum expression of the male energy and maximum expression of the female, feminine energy. But you guys are the perfect complement to each other. Now, crowning your reading, we have the Six of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So we are in a bit of a tricky month astrologically. There's a lot of configurations happening that can be slightly difficult, like Venus being retrograde and Mercury going into retrograde right as Venus starts to station and then go direct. So that can be tricky for relationships and for communication, especially because your sign, Virgo, is represented astrologically by the planet Mercury. So whenever it is retrograde, it affects you and Gemini. And I am a Gemini sun with Mercury in Gemini, so it always affects me quite a lot. So I feel you on that. But Mercury currently, even though it's not retrograde, it is already in its shadow phase. So like I said, it will go retrograde in a few days. That's what the shadow phase means. It's that it is starting to slow down, and it will slowly but surely start to go backwards. So what does that mean for you? This could bring about feelings, because we have cups, but really thoughts of the past, of people from the past, or just the past in general. And I do see here that you have a lot of emotional support. We talked about here family members, but I also see a nice group of friends for you, and they could be instrumental in making you stay present, in the present, and not just looking back and looking for what could have, should have been in the past, because the past is in the past, and all that we have, all that is guaranteed, is right now, this moment, this second. So they can help you very much shift that perspective to the present time. Now, for some Virgos out there, I do see a friend from the past returning to your life, and you can reclaim that friendship. You guys can just start anew. Or for some of you, not all of you, I do see that there is a bit more between you, because we do have this very passionate Wands card, the ace of all cards. So there is passion and there is friendship as well. Now, in your future position, we have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So once again, you have appeared in your reading. So this is a reminder that Virgo, you've got this. You've appeared. You have more control over the energies this month than you realize. So you just have to keep that in the back of your mind, in your back pocket, if you will, so that you don't feel like things are happening to you, but that they are happening for you. So it's a good thing to keep in mind that you have more control, especially when it comes to your emotions and your creative ideas and your money. So these are all good things. Now, if you are a Virgo that would like to move location, this could be the place, your current place of living, your where you, not just your apartment or your home, but you could switch cities, you could even switch countries. Halfway through the month, you could find a new apartment, you could find the visa or the green light to go on that move of changing countries, or finally making the choice, I'm going to change my city. So move. It is going to be beneficial for you. It's going to bring about more emotional stability and could attract more money for you if that is something that you're interested in. Now, if you are dealing with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, I do see a lot of magnetism between you guys, a lot of passion, there's a lot of passion, a lot of attraction, and you could either take your relationship to the next level, or you can decide to move and shift this relationship entirely and let it go. And we did talk about a water sign here in your root area, so definitely some of you could be dealing with this person and deciding to shift your relationship with him or her. Now, if you are dealing with a fire sign like a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and if it's not those signs, it's just someone that is very magnetic and attractive, very when they come into a room, you notice them. There is a sense here of attraction between you or on your part, but you have to be careful, be cautious, because they might not be ready to give you the emotional stability that you require. So just take heed, take note, make sure that this person is giving you what you need. Now, in your ego position, we have the 4 and 7 of Swords with the Hanged Man. So, like I said, Mercury being retrograde in the now in November will affect your sign, because it is the planet that governs you. So, during this retrograde phase, we could have issues with our communication, verbally, written. There could be misunderstandings here, either on your part or on the people that you are communicating with. And that's what I see here with the Seven of Swords. So the cards are suggesting, inviting you for you to take your time. Think before you speak, reread your messages before you press send, because these two cards are patient cards, are cards of taking stock, of waiting, and of revisiting things. And like I said, there's two retrogrades. It's when we we redo, revise, revisit. So the cards definitely have synergy with the astrological configurations that are happening this month of November. So try to think twice before you speak as much as possible, but don't feel stuck this month, because things will move quickly. It's just a matter of being a little bit more patient with yourself and with the energies. Now, in your environment, we have the Page of Wands, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. So if you are dealing with a or two air signs like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, this person could be very instrumental and crucial for you to manifest any newness that you want to see take hold in your life. This could be a goal or an idea. Now, you could also be just simply dealing with people that are either very competitive with this Page of Swords. This could denote a competitor, or people with a lot of opinions, a lot of demands on your energy, because we have wands, on your resources, on your emotions. It's just a lot of demands on the part of this person. And the thing that the cards are inviting for you to do is that you take one step at a time, deal with one thing at a time, and discern the things that you can do and you can't do. Do the things that resonate with you the most, and try to set boundaries with people that are asking for too much. Now, in your hopes and fears area, we have the Queen of Wands, the Moon card, and the Hierophant or the Pope. So I do see this as both hopes and fears. And the hopes are of feeling like you have the inspiration and the intuition that you need, or that you require, that you hope will manifest when it comes to dealing with all of your responsibilities. So you want to be responsible, but you also want to feel ignited. You also want to feel like your intuition is rolling, like you've got this. But now the fears could be that because there's a lot of pressure or demand on your energy level. That's this Wands energy with the Hierophant, the Pope here. I do see also somewhat of a trust issues really with the Moon card, because the Moon is speaking to the Seven of Swords energy that we saw here in your ego position, especially if you are dealing with a fire sign. This could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and it is what we spoke about here in your future position. It could be someone also from the past that could have perhaps broken your trust in some sort of way, or that they are emotionally immature. Now, in your outcome for the month of November, we have the Four of Wands, the Devil card, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I do see you guys working hard. And if you do put in a lot of effort, a lot of energy, you could be in a better spot financially than how you started the month. You go from a 4 all the way to an 8. So that is a lot of advancement when it comes to your abundance, your stability, and your finances overall. I also see a lot of you letting go, releasing, cutting cords with people that have either made you doubt yourself, or that you have doubted them when it comes to their loyalty, their truth level. Their, like I said, there are some trust issues with certain people. I see it here, here, and here. So some of you could also be dealing with that. And you will note that. You will note these negative thoughts, and you can cut these cords. And focus on yourself. That's the beauty that I see here for the outcome for your sign. You will choose to focus on you and putting your energy back onto you, your hopes, your desires, and what you want to manifest. Especially when it comes to your ideas and your stability, because that's what these two represent. That's what screams out of the cards. The 4 and the 8 are the most stable cards that you can get once you crush this negativity. Now, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and I do see that they are a good influence in your life. They are could be very helpful when it comes to the work front, or it could just be someone that values you so very much, and that you can celebrate all of your accolades and accomplishments with. They're someone that cheers you on and adds a lot of value in your life. All right, Virgo, I hope that this reading has been of help to you and has given you a guide so that you can better manifest with the energies that are at your disposal throughout November. If you feel like it has been of help to you, you can support my channel by subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, or sharing this video with someone else that might need to hear these messages. You can also donate to my channel. Any denomination is welcome. I'm also inviting you for you to follow me on social media. I am on everywhere now. I am on Twitter, Facebook, and recently I joined Instagram, and I am doing free oracle card readings for all of the 12 zodiac signs for the mid-month every single month. So if you are on Instagram, I would love to see you over there. Now, if you'd like a private reading with me, I'll remind you that is tripletarot.com. I am doing this sale. It's only lasting for this month, so now would be the best time to do so. And I am wishing you a very beautiful and blessed month. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.